what I take my time to do is I start to learn. I start to teach myself. How am I? What makes me happy? What drives me forward? I start to watch everybody, and this is why I try to follow a lot more people, because I want to learn I want to understand you, and I want to know what this is like. I want to know what she's like, and I want to know what that person's like. I want to know, and then I can put everything together and realize that we're all so different. We're all so different, but so a lot of the time we go through the same thing, but in a different way.
Facts.
In a different way.
Facts.
So when we learn like that, so when how I coach and how I go about this soccer ball, a lot of people, I've had coaches that benched me when I was a kid. It's because they didn't understand me. They didn't understand me. So when I'm doing all my skills, he doesn't know how to coach it. Right? So I have kids that I coach, and they're like, Coach, I want to do this and I want to do that. And I said, how does your team play? So when they book sessions with me, I go in and I said, okay, I'm going to come and watch one or two of your games. You won't know when I'm there, but I'm going to come watch. Yeah, they don't know when I'm there.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? So when I'm there and I'm watching and I'm talking about, I have my hat and my hoodie and everything is like this. And I'm wearing something that you never seen me wear before. And I sit there like this. And I just allow you to do your thing. So when I see you at my next practice and I start asking you questions.
Yo.
Yeah. I start asking you questions. And that's when I will know if you're going to lie to me or if you're going to tell me the truth. So then I start having them show me what is the coach talking about, because my biggest thing is understanding. I don't care how young you are, how much do you understand, and I'm going to help you to understand what you need to do for your team.
Facts.
I've coached a kid that his dad always used to bug me. He goes, Dennis, please don't put my son in net. You know where his son plays right now?
Where?
Goalkeeper. He
Goalkeeper.
tried out for the Polish national team
Eesh.
as a goalkeeper. The kid is next level. His energy is crazy. If I put him defense, he's solid. If I put him striker, he's solid. He goes, when I realize that the kind of individual he is, and he would make sure that he does not lose. He does not want to lose. And I said, I'm going to help you to manage this, because you understand, respect that you can lose. It's how you lose. That's the thing. You understand that, you move forward, right? So we've played games where he's just like, Coach, we're about to lose. And I go, so what can we do? He goes, I'll play goalkeeper. He said that to me. He wants to play goalkeeper because he doesn't want to lose. And I said, there we go. I like that you're willing to play for your team. As much as he doesn't understand it, but he doesn't want his team to lose. But he's rather to take the sacrifice and tie the game instead of lose. And I said, now you're winning, my guy. So instead of losing, figure out how to match up and control yourself. And then the next game, we come back. Now we know. When next game we played against a team, this kid on their team, the kid will walk through our team. There's nothing I could do. I'm not going to yell at my players. And I stopped there and I said, this kid is elite. This kid is elite. So the next time we played against them, that same kid that wanted to play goalkeeper, his energy is high, he's a tough player. I put him on him. I said, you do not let this player move. You're not coming off. If he comes off, you come off. When he goes back on, you go back on. That kid scored 1 goal on us. They beat us 3-1. The first game, he scored 10. The kid scored 10, and by himself, he would walk through my team. The kid was just elite. You can't stop him. But the next time we face, I figure out a solution for you. So I forced the coach. Remember, I talked about Guardiola. How people say that he ruins the game. I figured out a system. I felt to shut that one player down because he's not passing the ball. He's not passing the ball. He just wants to dribble and score. Coach allows that. That's not proper coaching. Talking about back in the day when I tell you that I used to get benched because coaches didn't understand me, because they didn't want to take the time.
Don't want to take the time
to coach
because there's too many other people that they pay attention to.
They just see the game and think the best players go out there. What if your best players don't are sick or whatever? Who step up?
Who steps
The-
up? Next
the-
man got to step up. Next woman got to step up.
The ones that you pushed on the bench and their confidence is below dirt, they can't step up. They stand on the pitch and they don't know where to go because you don't give them the opportunity to make mistakes out there. Go ahead.
It's wild that you say that because it brings me back to like high school basketball and like some of the times where folks could see I'm a spot shooter. I call myself more of like a Paul Pierce, a slow methodical.
Jeez.
But I could also shoot.
That was one of my favorite.
You know what I
ballers,
mean?
yeah.
But I could shoot. That's the thing
Celtic
is
legend.
I could shoot lights out. Don't get me going. And I remember one particular game. It was a tournament, and I think I dropped 12 that game. But it's how I did the 12.
Yes.
Because there were 12 impactful points.
Yeah.
And
Go.
because yo, guys, what's going on? I appreciate you. Thank you. Turn on all bell notifications, subscribe, like, and comment to the podcast. It's the best way to stay up to date. And hey, it helps us gain the clarity and boost ourselves into that algorithm. We appreciate the support each and every day, each and every week. Let's keep on going to keep on growing. Peace. Like, oh, well, I'm going to sit my starters because we already knew that we were in the championship game. This game was just like kind of like, okay, let's just play it to play it. And at the end of the day, I'm sitting here and I'm like, I should be playing. You should be giving me more time.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you see, a lot of coaches are nearsighted. They don't see the whole entire team.
Exactly.
Can I play off of people's strengths?
Yep.
And what you spoke to about going to the games, shout outs to coaches in the city there, London Lightning. He's not no more. Doug Plum broke down a whole thing on Instagram late one night, basically showing people his coaching blocks. This is how I do what I do.
Yeah.
You take this sauce if you want it. And you know what the crazy thing is? I guarantee a lot of coaches that watch him probably didn't take none of that sauce because he knows how to simply sit here and looks at the game from a different level. What makes you great is about how you look at the game at a different level.
But the problem is a lot of people just want to win. But how do you win? It's longevity, bro.
Facts.
It's not just now.
Facts.
How do you win by getting these kids to the next level and not just under your umbrella? Not just under your umbrella. Because your umbrella is small. When they step out of from underneath the umbrella, are they going to strive? I teach the players that I have how to survive. I said, you see how I coach? You will not get this anywhere else, but I need for you to understand this. Understand when they're talking. You will learn faster. So the information that I'm giving you is so when you go there and they're talking at this higher level, you take the time and you ask the coach's questions. Anytime a coach can't answer your question, he does not have the answer. He does not have the answer.
Boy, oh boy. Man.
Yeah, I'm telling you straight up.
But you're
anytime
true.
you ask
It's
a
true.
coach a question and he does not, and he can't answer you, there's a time and place to ask the question. At practice, answer my question.
I know a girl and her daughter played soccer, and the thing about that coach, he had a lot of talent on that team. And I went to a couple of the games. He was always about hold shape, hold form. And I'm like, dude, I understand the game of soccer. I used to play it back when I was younger. But I'm looking at him coach, and I was like, no wonder why your teams are getting dismantled out there.
Yeah.
Your team's losing 4-0, 7-0. I'm sitting here, you're getting 10 goals put up on you. And you're talking about, just keep your form, keep your shape. Are you there for the money? Are you there to freaking win? Or are you there to coach and develop these kids?
Yeah.
Because you can see the kids that are out there busting their butt.
Yeah.
But when you get 3 put on your head, it's like going down. It's like going down 20 in a basketball game.
Yeah.
It can demoralize you.
Of course.
You're at the point you're like, what am I out here for? You're just going through the motions.
But it all what you're saying, yes, but it all comes down to what's his vision, what does he want? Because I have a player right now that I'm coaching, and he can't even pass the ball straight. My job right now is to try to get his hips to stay in like forward. Is when he goes to pass, he keeps on twisting and trying to make contact with the ball. I have to stand there with my hand on his back to keep him to stay forward. And just like that. And I said, Mom and Dad, this is going to take a long time. It could happen fast or it could be a very slow process. It all depends how much he takes it home and work on it on his own. And when it comes back to me, I will see progression. And I will keep on helping him just to get that. Parents called me. They wanted to get him. He wanted to play on a rep team. He was playing house league. And I told him blunt straight, this is why he didn't make the team. He can dribble. The craziest thing, he can dribble. But he can't pass and he can't shoot the ball. So you can dribble all you want. So when you dribble into a great space and now to execute a pass or a shot and you don't have that, you're not playing the game anymore. You're just throw him in the open field and just run with the ball.
So you go do a dance.
Yeah, just go run with the ball.
Go.
That's all you know how to do.
And the thing is, opposing teams will key on a...
Of course, punish him. I would do that.
Set up a trap on him.
I don't even need to set up a trap because he's not even a threat. I would tell him, just leave him out there. Let's play the game. And people say that's mean. No. The coach's job to get that player up to standard. And what he does, they keep on doing, put him on the bench.
Oh, dude, you speaking so much real talk.
You don't put him on the bench. He has to learn. He has to learn. So what you're saying, I don't understand. Like, from me, when you said that, sometimes that coach have something that he's working on with the players. So when he's saying keep your shape, it's for them to mentally tap in and stay within. Because the second you start to do your own and that person start to do their own, it messes up everything, especially if you don't understand the game to that level. Keep your shape, understand what you need to do, and execute it. So as I said, there's many ways of playing this game. So there's 11v11, futsal, 7v7, 5v5. When I tap into play futsal at a decent level, at a good level with all the Canadian players, I was lost, Rory. Why? Because back in the day, I used to always just play with no structure. Yes, we had a coach. Great motivator, but he's not coaching anything. He's putting the best players out there that he have, so everybody else have a seat. And we're just busting our ass trying to figure it out. We lose and we win or whatever. So he wasn't really coaching. He was just putting players out there. You know, okay, you know what? You fit you're the same height, okay? It's not height, it's not size, it's technique, it's tactics that plays this game. Going back and playing with those guys, even at practice, they're running things, and I'm like, go again. My coach, he realized that I haven't gone yet. And he goes, Dennis, what are you doing? Go. I said, I don't know where I'm going. So I stood and I watch and I stop and I watch and I stop and I watch and I watch. They said, Dennis, you have the ability to do this. I shut it down the first time. They called me again. And I'm like, why am I here? Like, I'm nervous. I don't want to make a mistake because the guy's going to, bro, Dennis, come on, bro, let's go. And I've had that. I'm like, okay, I don't want to look bad and I don't want to mess up everybody's thing. So I stood and I watch. And I started to get a hang of it. We had 3 different plays. Set plays. When we run those set plays, know where you're supposed to go. You run somewhere else, you mess it up. It's like basketball. When you play futsal, it's like basketball. When you play at the high level, it's like basketball. The tacticals play. You know when to drive into the key, right? Know where to post up. We have a post up guy. Know where to run off of him. Didn't know under that time. Like, I'm passing the ball and I'm moving wherever I wanted to. No, you have to know where to go now. Shit.
Game changes.
Lost. I didn't show up to practice the next time. Following practice, coach, Dennis, why didn't you come to practice? You missed. Bro, I missed. I thought I was doing myself justice. No. I've lost one day of things that complements what we did the day before. Bro, it's like as a setback. It's like it was a setback. So, and then right after that, I got the opportunity because I got better and I started to learn. And I went away to play pro. Here it comes again. Now it's 11v11. How we move, how we shape. We keep our shape. We know where to go. But, Rory, lost again. I go back. Okay, it's just like the futsal. I got to know where I got to be, because I've always been on certain teams where I'm the better player. And they feed off that.
They feed off
but
that,
coach
yeah.
is not. Coach say, just follow Dennis. I'm good, but I'm just doing my thing. I know where to pass the ball. I know how to pass the ball to certain players, but there's no actual structure of who to move here and move there. We're just playing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And great coaching will always beat great talent.
And that's when I talk about Guardiola. He would walk with a certain player. He would buy a certain player, and he would walk with him. And he go, what are you doing on my field? You need to do this. You need to and come to my office, or we're going to go to the room, and we're going to handle this. I'm going to let you know where to move, how to move, and it's time. And a lot of people are saying that they don't have time. You have time to work with the players. Take the time.